What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is May the 28th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers, and go over everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, no real substantial data points coming out. A lot of Fed speakers, but topic-wise, nothing that's going to disrupt the broader market. So today is going to be more of a technical-driven day. You see the futures somewhat mixed, but still very much orienting up. So again, that could be a very positive thing. You also see the fear and greed index still maintaining at 53. So hopefully with some good momentum, it'll be pushed higher, not necessarily today, but throughout the rest of the week, go back into the greed category. And no company is really unveiling their earnings today that's going to disrupt the broader market. So it's more of a, like I said, technical driven day. Despite that though, a lot of money is getting into a lot of the stocks I'm going to be talking on. So without further ado, let's get right to it. SOFI is up 0.94% pre-market. No news. There was a Form 4 that was submitted first thing at 6 a.m. and that was good old Anthony buying some shares on the 24th. As you can kind of see, another 28,860 shares at a price of $6.92. So I got to give it to him, round of applause. He's back on his buying streak, and basically this happened this same time last year. So in May he went through like 7, 8, something like that, many purchases. So he's kind of, like this is a very good indication that we might be at a bottom, because I think that was a very good telltale sign last year. So in reality, pretty epic news if you ask me. Aside from that though, shorts have been really increasing their position over this last little bit, so that is something to kind of monitor. 16.99% of the free float is being shorted though, with it right now at $6.98. Still trading between this S2 and this S1. So SOFI hopefully will have a nice bang first thing to get it as high as it can. I don't think 750 is realistic today, but hopefully it can actually get and do a big dent into that wall at $7, and hopefully that'll set the at least trend for the rest of the week, which in my opinion, I'm kind of surprised the fact that it's only up this much with Anthony buying. Normally it does a lot better for momentum wise than that, but right now with it at $6.98, the only thing that you need to watch for is that $6.91 support to hold. Moving on, GameStop seems to be getting a abnormal amount of volume, and this actually started, I think it was after hours on Friday, so it's kind of long past due, very highly anticipated. Only news that really came out was this on Friday, saying that GameStop did complete their at the market equity offering. So I don't know if that's justified for a squeeze, but you never know. Right now, 20.16% of the free float is being shorted, and you can kind of see after the byproduct of when it did run up to, I think the high was like 68 if I remember correctly, but shorts have returned quite a lot. So again, something to kind of consider. No real point talking about support and resistance points right now, because especially with a momentum / squeeze play, like the sky's the limit or the bottom, vice versa. Very volatile. But if you are one of those ones that wants to know where support and resistance points are, with it at $23.15, just simply between this pivot and this R1. So 19, just watch for that to hold, which that's actually where it did close on Friday. And then 25.05 will be that next strong target / resistance point. Moving on, you have this company right here. So INSM Incorporated, tickers INSM. It is up 127%. So based off of this news right here, so pretty positive results. In case you are curious, this is what they do. So you can pause it and read through it. It's not that heavily shorted. So 6.89% of the free float is being shorted. And you can kind of see that shorts did increase a little bit. So it was around 5% or kind of 5.96. And then it is what it is now. So I don't know. I don't really anticipate much happening with shorts today. And especially when it comes down to it going up as much as it is, like I said, the 127%, there's absolutely no point talking on support and resistance points because it's kind of in unknown territory. So just tread cautiously. I'm not an expert in this, so I don't know if this is actually justified news or not. So once again, do your own due diligence. NIO is getting a nice recovery, so it is up 3.52% based off of of no news, nothing along those lines. So it is recovering from, in my opinion, just the overreaction from the last several trading days. NIO is somewhat heavily shorted, so 12.21% of the free floats, so something to consider. But with it at $4.98, just trading between this R1 and this R2, so 482 is going to be that next strong support, and then $5.10 will be that next strong resistance / target. And finally, Faraday is getting a lot of volume despite it only being up 3.45%. They do have their earnings coming out after hours today. I believe I should be able to live stream this. It is at 5 p.m. Pacific. I have something prior commitment at like 1 hour before, so I'll try and rush out and do this. So I should be able to live stream that. So in my opinion, that will be either the next big catalyst for Faraday or the next big thing to kind of just break it down below that $1 mark. Right now Ortex is kind of glitching, so it doesn't actually show any short interest. It actually shows it as 0, so that is a very big old mistake on their front. And with it at $1.21, just trading between this S1 and the pivot. So $1.13, just watch for that to hold, vice versa, $1.26. But then again, similar to GameStop, take all of this with a grain of salt. Faraday has proven in the past that it can go up very, very fast and go down very, very fast. So just tread cautiously. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what stocks is floating your boat. What are you interested in today? And one final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 7 fractional shares of the MAG 7. So a pretty kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.